What's up, family? What's good? What's good? Got a video that I want to show. Let's talk about Gavin Newsom because Gavin Newsom seems to be um, the hot topic right now. I mean, he's all over social media. He's constantly shifting the blame on Donald Trump and the Republicans, and I'm not saying they're angels by any way. That's not what I'm saying, but this man refuses to take any accountability. And man, it's my goodness. Even if you just took accountability on a few things, I will have a little respect for you. But you're not taking no accountability. It's all Trump's fault. When Trump don't even run California, nah, that's not gonna work out for you, my man. And the polls are showing it. So now, I guess Gavin Newsom and the Democrats are tired of being dragged all over the internet. So now they're coming out with this bill called the SB 771 bill, which is a bill that will kill your freedom of speech on the internet, which will limit what you can say if you're a content creator or a podcast or whatever that's doing your thing on the internet. This is definitely something that you need to be concerned about. It's called SB 771. So, you can't run for president and you can't win the midterms that's coming up if you have your own state, people in your own state trashing you on social media. Doesn't look good. How you gonna run for president when you don't even have support from your own state? When people on social media are calling you out on your BS, and many of those people that are calling out Gavin Newsom and the Democrats, California Democrats on their BS, are people who live in California. So if you're gonna win the midterms or if you're gonna run for president, it's not a good look. So, gotta shut the people up. So, I guess they're tired of being dragged because they are getting dragged, especially Newsom, dragged all over the social media, man. It's just a lot of it is funny to me because obviously it's not funny to him because more than likely he's going to sign this bill. And the crazy part about it is it's just not going to affect Californians. It's going to also affect people in other states. So all you other states that's laughing at California, all this just it's going to affect you too. Oh yeah, this will affect you also. So let's jump into it, family.
Major heat online tonight over a proposed California law. It attempts to hold social media companies accountable for threatening content.
But some conservative social media accounts and personalities have been warning that it could severely limit free speech and result in major penalties against people. KCRA3's political director Ashley Zavala is
damn right it's going to limit free speech. It's infringing on your First Amendment. That's exactly what it is.
Getting the facts on this proposal.
To silence us on social media.
A proposed California law is getting into the center of the free speech debate online. Former reality TV star turned political activist Spencer Pratt posting this video Thursday, urging people to call Governor Newsom to reject Senate Bill 771. The bill specifically targets major social media platforms such as Facebook and X It would place up to $1 million fines and civil penalties for the role platforms could play in hate crimes by amplifying threatening content or using algorithms that push it. State law already punishes.
But what is threatening? What's threatening content? I don't get it. Is it calling out your BS? Is it calling out your lies? That's threatening. Not believing the word that you say, that because you have absolutely zero credibility. I'm talking about the Democrats and I'm talking about Gavin Newsom. And so it's hate speech not to go along and believe your BS. Pretty much that's what it is.
Punishes individual people who do so.
I would guarantee you that Newsom thinks me calling him out for letting 12 senior citizens burn alive in Pacific Palisades, I would guarantee him and his social media team would consider that hateful content.
In no way, shape, or form is that accurate.
Ed Howard is the senior legal counsel for the Children's Advocacy Institute at the University of San Diego School of Law. He helped Democratic lawmakers write the proposal.
The First Amendment protects offensive, salacious, insensitive, horrifying, terrible things that people say. Bill is in fact about the right of Mr. Pratt, the right of me, and the right of every single one of your viewers to be protected from threats of violence in response to his speech, if those threats of violence would legitimately and reasonably place a regular old person in fear for their lives or being harmed.
Is this an attempt to have the government dictate what social media companies can keep up or down?
No, it's the other way around. Look, one thing that ought to unite everybody on the political spectrum is nobody should be trusting the social media platforms to be the guardians of our free speech.
But social media companies are fighting.
Man, whatever. You're getting dragged. You're getting dragged. No one believes you. No one's buying your BS. You guys have no credibility. The midterms are coming up. So now you want to pull this. Now you want to try to shut everybody up because the midterms are coming up. Let's keep that in mind, y'all. The midterms are right around the corner. So we got to shut up any voice that pretty much calls us out, puts us out on Front Street. You know, none of these people can never debate with facts. I'm talking about mainly people on the left. So they can't debate with facts. So what do they want to do? They want to shut you up. And that's what this is.
Fighting the bill and have warned that it violates the First Amendment.
While the bill seeks to hold platforms accountable for egregious behavior, its structure risks sweeping in protected speech and imposing extraordinary penalties based on subjective judgments about user content, including content the platform did not create.
X's global government affairs account posted in part, it's alarming that California lawmakers sworn to uphold the Constitution have so brazenly ignored their oath. Governor Gavin Newsom has until October 13th to decide what to do with it. At the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.
Well, we reached out to the governor for comment. His office told us it did not have one to share, but said they would keep us updated.
The gentleman from California is recognized.
Yeah, more than likely, I think Gavin Newsom will probably pass it. You know what I'm saying? He's getting dragged all. You go on social media, man, he's getting dragged left and right. Oh man, it's all kind of memes, just nasty memes about Gavin Newsom, just all over social media. So wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he does sign that, man. And plus, you know, he's talking about possibly running for president. Well, how are you going to run for president when you don't even have support of your own state? Like seriously, I can't find not one person out here that has anything positive to say about this guy. They either have something negative to say or they just don't have nothing to say about him at all. So you running for president, more than likely you're gonna try to shut all the negative, the stuff that you call negative that's calling you out. You're gonna try your best to shut that off. You know, comment, let me know if you think I'm wrong, if I'm just way out to lunch or just way left field with what I'm saying. I don't think I am, but this is clearly a First Amendment violation. Definitely attack on free speech. And if you're a content creator or a YouTuber, which is what I call myself, or podcast or whatever, then you definitely need to be concerned. Even if you're a small YouTuber such as myself, you know, a tiny YouTuber such as myself, you know, yeah, everybody need to be concerned about this, man, and not just Californians, every state, because this is not just going to affect California. This will also affect you in other states outside of California. So let me know what you think. You know, am I surprised? Well, you know how the Democrats get down, man. You know, they want to shut you up. You know, they can't defeat you in debate. They can't defeat you with facts. So they got to shut you up. So let me know what you think. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out.